Hey guys, what I'm going to demonstrate for you now is a quadruped progression. So whether you're working on patterning through lumbar spine, pelvis, and hips, or working on hip opening, this can be really helpful when managing complaints in this area or just trying to improve performance and flexibility in this area. So our first step in a quadruped progression is going to be just to have hands underneath shoulders and knees underneath pelvis. So this could be the first place you start, and what you can work on here is trying to help the patient understand what neutral lumbar spine is for their body. So we don't want them too rounded out. We also don't want them too extended. We want them somewhere within the middle, okay? Now from here, we can start to become a little bit more dynamic, and we can work into a quadruped rock. So we'd have the knees for this go a bit wider. So I like to think at the edge, or maybe even a little further than the outside of a yoga mat. Hands underneath hips, or hands underneath shoulders here, keeping that neutral spine, and then shifting back and forth. Okay, focusing the movement in the hips and not rolling or rocking or twisting through the lumbar spine. From this position, you can kind of shift into a quadruped roll. So the quadruped rolling movement is a bit more of a rotational movement at the pelvis, at the hips, that allows for the pelvis to open up a bit more here. Again, we're not trying to twist and roll through the lumbar spine, we're trying to get rotation happening at the hip joints. A lot of these moves are to reintegrate hip and de-emphasize lumbar spine. From here, you can shift into a hydrant rock where you have one leg straight out and start to rock in like this, okay? And then you can also do something like a tripod rock, where you have one foot up towards the hands and working like this. There's a lot of different variations you can use in a quadruped progression, and these are just a few examples.